Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Now again, this one is going to be quite a strange one, as we are going to be reacting to the dumbest criminals caught on camera, or in this case 10 dumbest criminals that are caught on camera. Now I am going to be reacting to a guy's video called Fact Fiction. I will be linking the video that I react to down below, so be sure to check this video out. But without further ado, let's start watching this.
Despite her dedication to remaining door.
Honestly, some of these criminals are hilarious. Australian
As
ATM.
we all know, it's essential when stealing an ATM machine to make sure that you take your chain in your pickup truck. So, when a guy from Queensland, Australia decided to do just that, he had all the necessary equipment. Like any good citizen, he tied his chain to the rear of his stolen truck and made his merry way to innocently rob the ATM machine from a gas station. He turned up at the store, smashed his way through the glass door with the help of his trusty hammer, and made his way inside. He tied his chain to the ATM machine, and then it was simply time to go home and count his earnings. What the man didn't realize was that his chain had come unhooked, and his vehicle wasn't connected to the machine. As a result, he drove away without any earnings.
Would you
A few minutes later, he logically returned to the scene of the crime in a bold attempt to try again. It was then that he realized his chain was too short, so he left the scene without a cent, cashless, brainless, and profitless.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. That is stupid. YouTuber bank robber. Alright.
After completing a successful bank robbery, it's of course imperative to brag about your success on YouTube. When 19-year-old Nebraskan Hannah Sabata stole a car, held up a bank at gunpoint, and made her getaway with $6,000, she decided to advertise her feat in a bizarre online video. But it wasn't enough to be pragmatic about it, so, inspired by the creative hijinks of songsmith Bob Dylan, she did so wordlessly, artfully holding up handwritten signs in front of the camera. These signs spelled out the details of her crime, her feelings, and her intentions of how to spend the money. The video also sees her fanning herself with a wad of cash, pretending to smoke a cigar, and holding up the keys to the stolen vehicle.
I don't understand
In the footage,
why these people
she
are so
describes
dumb.
the robbery as
Like,
the
she
best
got away
day
with
of
it.
her
Like,
life.
good job. Like, that's amazing. But why? But why are you then flaunting all the cash you've just stolen so it's easy to get caught? I don't understand. You've stolen so much money.
Despite her dedication to remaining clandestine, the police somehow managed to discover the perpetrator of the crime, and she was swiftly arrested and charged. Hannah Sabata will spend between 10 and 20 years behind bars.
She deserves it for being so stupid. CCTV, a bandana botched, boys. Oh god, what's
Gloves?
happened here?
Check. Bandanas? Check. Gun? Oh yeah. Foolproof plan? Nope. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. CCTV footage from a London alleyway shows 2 men chatting while they slowly don what they must believe to be the very best in robbery fashion. Unfortunately for them, they are blissfully ignorant of the CCTV camera right beside them, clearly capturing every detail of their stupid faces.
Oh my god, would you not check the alleyway before you actually plan to do this? How stupid is this?
The would-be robbers then leave the alleyway, gun in hand, ready to rob their victim at gunpoint. Slightly out of shot, they approach the man, who is believed to have been targeted for his expensive and flashy car. When the potential victim runs away to alert police, the brave and noble robbers also run from the scene. Who knows what the pair were expecting? Maybe they were anticipating a smoother transaction.
What? So they didn't even do anything. Pay as you steal, alright?
Cell phones are expensive. Cell phone contracts are expensive. But we all need a cell phone. So one cheeky chancer decided to try his hand at a brand new money-saving tactic in order to save some cash and still receive his daily Instagram fix. After casually wandering around a phone store for a little while, it was time for the plan to be put into place. Our thief in the making took some initiative, grabbed his favorite handset, and made a dash for the door. But as we all know, cell phones are attached to their display tables by retractable cords, so after a few steps, the phone flies out of his hand and lands on the floor. Judging by the
There's no way that you
CCTV
can
footage,
run
the
away with
man was
that.
too
And then
embarrassed to
she
make a
cut
quick
it somehow.
getaway. When the bemused store assistant enters the frame, the crappy crook looks bashful and ashamed. He then casually wanders out of the store. Back to the Nokia 3210 for this guy. At least it has Snake.
Oh my god. The wiener stealer. What on earth?
Some people steal money, some people steal cars, some people steal diamonds, and some people steal sausages.
Why
In
would you steal
2014,
sausages?
CCTV caught Ricardo Cardona as he spent
What?
20 minutes trying to break through the front door of his favorite local meat store, clearly in a desperate frenzy to appease his drunken munchies. After making his way inside, he entered the meat cooler where he grabbed just a few scrumptious sausages. Now, we've all been drunk, and we all know that when the booze takes over, we want two things, food and sleep.
What?
And Ricardo was no different.
Why did you do that
After
all
firstly
drunk?
making his way
Why
to
don't
the
you just go
exit,
down to
he
the local
re-entered the
kebab and have
building
one
and
of them?
decided to get comfortable in the office for a little nap. He was then awoken by employees who arrived the next morning ready to start work. They found him with his feet kicked up on the desk, very much at home, and probably dreaming of a big sausage smorgasbord. He was later charged with criminal trespassing. It is unknown whether Ricardo was allowed to keep the sausages, and which type his drunken mind opted for.
Oh my god. That is hilarious. A dress to impress. Stealing a dress with fails.
It's important to look good. We can't all
Is
go
it?
around wearing the same clothes every day. Pregnant Danielle Saxton felt this compulsion a little bit too much. So instead of waiting for her next paycheck, she made the ditzy decision to simply steal some new garments and jewelry from her local boutique. When the 27-year-old arrived home with her loot, it was photo time. She and
my
her pals
God,
took
it's
a
not
few
one of
snaps
those
of
that
a
just
little
post
modeling
it.
session, in which she posed wearing the very best of her bargains. She swiftly posted the images on Facebook, and like any self-respecting member of today's social media society, she added one as her profile picture. When the clothes store appealed online to find the thief, keen-eyed locals contacted the store
my
to
God.
report Danielle's brand new wardrobe. Most stupidly of all, one of the stolen pieces was a unique and distinctive fluorescent leopard print dress, so it didn't take long to confirm that she was indeed the light-fingered thief.
Oh my god.
Danielle was arrested and
It's so
charged.
stupid. Uber unfortunate. Trying to steal an Uber.
Cabs
At
are useful
gunpoint.
for two things: a quick ride to another place, and a handy hold-up to earn some extra cash. One charmless man decided to climb into the back of a cab, gun in hand, and
Oh, there's a
demand that the
police officer
driver hand
behind
over
you.
all his money.
Give me all your money, man.
Man, I don't.
Give me all, everything you
There's a
got.
police
Give me
officer
it
behind
now.
you.
I need it now.
All right.
I can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man.
Everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What
I
else?
just
What else
started.
you got?
I just
Let me see
started.
the wallet. Let me see the-
Unfortunately for the gunman, the cab driver had just started his day at work and was in possession of a measly $11.
I swear there's a police officer
Not quite
behind
the
him.
jackpot scoop he was probably expecting. It'll buy you a coffee or two, but it's not quite enough to retire to the Bahamas like a gang lord kingpin. During the robbery, CCTV footage overhears the gunman tell the driver to hand the cash over if you don't want to die. A few seconds later, he then tells him, "I'm not gonna hurt you." Talk about mixed messages.
the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now if you don't want to die, man.
Okay, I have anything in my wallet.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just give me everything you got.
Sir, I don't have anything in my
The crook's luck soon goes from bad to worse. As it turns out, the vehicle behind the cab is a cop car. The cop casually walks up to the cab and nonchalantly arrests the criminal.
There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
That is karma right there. That is karma.
18-year-old Victor Martinez Herrera faces up to 10 years in prison.
Permanently stupid. I think they all are, to be honest. Let's be real. They're
When
all
looking
stupid.
for a low-cost alternative to an expensive disguise, there are a few options: stockings,
What on
balaclavas,
earth?
a newly grown beard. The list goes on. But two dopey robbers in Iowa, after deciding to get drunk and rob a house, had a different plan. In order to disguise themselves, they daubed their faces with permanent
Oh
marker.
my god.
Yep, permanent marker. Matthew McNally and Joey Miller scribbled a bunch of lines and squiggles all
That
over
doesn't
their
help.
foolish faces. One of them drew a beard and a mustache, while the other wisely opted for something apparently resembling a superhero mask. It is alleged that they chose their victim because one of the men believed that his girlfriend may have been having an affair with the homeowner. Police were called to the scene after someone reported that men with painted faces were about
See,
to
why
rob
would
a
you use
house.
permanent marker?
The
That's gonna be
officers
so hard
stopped
to
the
get
car
off
at
as well. You
gunpoint
can't
and
easily
discovered them in
remove
the
it to
vehicle
hide.
with the bizarre and unusual drawings on their faces, and later joked about them having the worst disguise ever. The pair were charged with
more than
second-degree
bad.
burglary.
It's terrible. It's a knockout. Does he knock himself out? I think I might have
To
seen this
smash a
one.
car window, you need something hard, something durable, something sturdy. One Irish criminal and drug addict decided he fancied helping himself to a brand spanking new Mercedes, and
that's a
step
nice
one
car.
in his well-crafted plan was to find an object and chuck it through the window of the car. So he did all the right things.
Oh,
He
God,
found a
I've seen this
car,
one. What
he
is
put up
this?
his hood, and he found a brick, the perfect tool
Oh,
for
no, it's
smashing
gonna
in a
bounce
window.
back and smack him in the
CCTV
face, isn't it?
footage then shows him approaching
Oh,
the car and
God.
getting ready to unleash the fury. He throws the brick, his mind awash with images of wealth, happiness,
No.
and success. In
gonna
just a
hit.
few seconds, he'll be cruising along in his
It's
new
gonna hit.
steed, picking up chicks, making men jealous, leaving a trail of smoke in his wake. Unluckily for him, things don't go as anticipated. The brick rebounds off the car window, hits him in the head, and knocks him out cold. The footage
Oh my
shows him
God.
dropping to the
How
ground and
stupid do you
remaining
have to
there
be?
until discovered by the landlord of a nearby pub.
Chuck
who
it from
initially
further
suspected
away,
him
or
to be the
use like a
unfortunate victim
crowbar,
of a hit-and-run
or
attack.
buy one of those toys that
At first,
push
the
against
criminal
glass and
claimed that he
shatters
was
it.
beaten up and left for dead.
Why use a
But when the
brick?
landlord noticed dents in the bodywork
It
of
would
what
make
turned out
sense
to
to
be
be
his
honest, use a
car,
brick,
it
but
didn't take a genius
there's
for the
more
truth
options,
to
isn't
unfold.
there?
Maybe next time he'll try using
Honestly
a sponge.
stupid. That's hilarious. Bragging rights. Oh, God.
When you're committing a crime, there's one golden rule: don't show your face. At criminal
why would you
college,
do that?
that's the first lesson. It's top of the list. It's the motto of the criminal. One robber obviously didn't read the how-to guide before
Oh,
embarking
God.
on his first ill-fated heist. The intelligent and sharp Rodney Knight Jr. broke into the family home of a journalist and his son and stole 2 laptops, $400 in cash, and a windproof winter coat.
not
After
bad.
arriving home, Rodney concocted a cunning plan. He decked himself out in his brand new coat, switched on one of the laptops, and took a picture of himself wearing the coat and flashing the cash. He then posted his picture on his Facebook, or so
That's
he thought.
obviously not gonna work, is it?
Unfortunately for the 19-year-old, he had actually posted the picture on the account of the boy from whom he had stolen. So when the boy's friends logged in on their profiles, they were able to clearly see the smug mug of the man who had stolen the device.
That's hilarious.
Not surprisingly, Knight was quickly caught and charged for his crimes. Next time, Rodney, read the manual, and don't experiment with a webcam.
Oh, my
Thanks for
God.
watching.
So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, do not forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I'm going to upload next. Now, I know this is a bit of a weird episode. I will be getting better with this, especially with using the camera, as I haven't used it often. I'm going to be quite bad at the beginning, but hopefully I'll make it a bit more entertaining as we progress, you know, further on within the year. Also, I am thinking about doing an Easter giveaway. Obviously, it's quite far away, but I'm just letting you guys know it is going to be another one. I did a Christmas giveaway and it was quite exciting, and I got some people quite happy about it. So I might be going for an Easter giveaway as well. So stay tuned for that. All you'll need to do is subscribe, and I'll be making a video further along, about a week or two before Easter, which you have to leave a comment on it, and that's going to be where I'm going to do my random roll. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.